Welcome sa zip9.com. From the previous video ay pinag-aralan natin kung paano ba hanapin yung or calculate yung distance between 2 points, no? Sabi natin yung distance between A and B is the same as the length of segment AB. So, from the previous video, ginamit natin yung Pythagorean theorem to find the distance between A and B. So, gagawin natin dito, ulitin natin, but ito na yung general form. So, for example, we have segments A and B. Or segment AB, yung A natin may coordinate na x sub 1. X sub 1, y sub 1. No? Tapos yung B natin may coordinates na x sub 2, y sub 2. No? So, ang coordinates ng A ay x sub 1, y sub 1. Ang B ay x sub 2, y sub 2. No? Sabi natin from the previous video, hindi natin yan makukuha kaagad ng diretso. What we will do is to create another point para maging right triangle siya. So, maybe we'll create another point here. Let's C. Maybe we'll put C here. Tapos, i-connect natin itong point na to dito. No? Para makabuo tayo ng right triangle. No? So, this is C. Ano ang coordinates ng C? Ano ang x niya? Ang x niya ay same as yung x ng A, di ba? Ito yung x-axis natin. Yung x-net ng A is ito. Yung x ng C is ito. So, ang x niya ay x sub 1, di ba? Ito yung x-coordinate ng A. Pareho sila ng x-coordinate. So, ang x-coordinate ng C ay also x sub 1. Yung y-coordinate niya is kapareho siya ng y-coordinate ng B, di ba? Ang B, ang y-coordinate niya, nakatapat siya dito sa y na to. At given na yung y-coordinate ng P ay y sub 2. So, y sub 2 ito. Okay, malinaw? Saan siya nakatapat? This is, pwede natin siyang itapat dito. Ang y-coordinate ng A ay y sub 1. Ito ay y sub 2. Kasi ito ay x sub 1. X sub 1, di ba? Ito, x sub 1, x sub 1. Kasi itong part na to, this is x sub 2. Okay, so I think malinaw yan. Now, paano natin kukunin itong AC, the distance between A and C? Sabi natin from the previous video, we just subtract the y coordinates, no? Ano ba yung y coordinates niya? Y sub 1 tsaka y sub 2, di ba? So, pwede natin i-subtract na y sub 2 minus y sub 1 and get the absolute value, no? Since we want to find distance, no? The absolute value makes the difference positive. Whatever the difference here. Posible kasi na magkabaliktad yan, pag binaliktad mo, negative. So, just to make sure na positive siya, we put absolute value, no? Now, here, ganun din. Yung x sub 2 tsaka x sub 1 din. X sub 2 minus x sub 1, tapos may absolute value din siya. Okay? So, sa Pythagorean theorem, sabi natin, i-represent lang natin itong side na to na A, no? Katulad ng ginawa natin from the previous video. Side A, katapat siya ng angle A. Side B, katapat siya ng angle B. At side C, katapat ng angle C. Okay. Sabi sa Pythagorean theorem, the length of the hypotenuse sorry, the length of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the legs, no? The length of the legs. Sum of the squares of the length of the legs. So, ibig sabihin, C square, burahin na natin to. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Diba? Yan yung Pythagorean theorem. This is the hypotenuse and these are the two shorter sides. Now, c squared is equal to, ano yung a natin? X sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared. Yung a squared natin plus, this is the plus. Yung b natin, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. Okay. Ano na? Kuha ba natin yung c? Yes, of course, no? Kasi yung c, we get the square root of both sides. We have c equals the square root of this, no? X sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. Kung mapapansin nyo, ito na yung distance formula, di ba? Itong expression na to. Ang pagkakaiba lang nila, usually ang c, yung the hypotenuse, ginagawa lang natin siya na letter D, no? Kasi to stand for distance, no? Oh, sorry. Hindi siya, ayan, squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. Tama na ito, no? But another form of this is tinanggal na natin yung another form for this is magiging parenthesis na ito, no? So another formula is distance equals, so parenthesis na yan, x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. Bakit parenthesis, no? Bakit nawala yung absolute value? Remember, yung absolute value, we're talking about distance here. Kaya nilagyan natin siya ng absolute value para to make sure that the result of the subtraction is positive. Diba? Pag nilagyan mo ng absolute value, pag negative yan, magiging positive siya. But since we are talking about distance, palaging positive yung pinag-uusapan natin. Kaya nilagyan natin siya ng absolute value. Ngayon dito, nung in-square natin yung number, yung square na yan, sure din tayo na positive siya kasi any number, pag in-square natin, it's either positive or 0. No? So, ibig sabihin, sure din tayo na positive tong difference na to kahit wala yung absolute value. So, kaya pwede rin natin siyang lagay na parenthesis. Tama rin to, no? This is correct also. And this is also correct. So, any of the two, pwede nyo gamitin. No? So, ang reason lang kung bakit siya naging parenthesis is that we don't actually need the absolute value here because squaring any number will result to positive or 0. And here, the objective of putting the absolute value is to make it positive or to make the number positive. Okay, so ito na yung distance formula natin. No? So, kung nung high school kayo ay pinakakabisado to sa inyo, ito ang pinanggalingan niya. No? Pinanggalingan niya is Pythagorean theorem. The distance, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 is the vertical distance. The x sub 2 minus x sub 1 is the horizontal distance. And this formula came from Pythagorean theorem and getting the square root of c, which is the length of AB. Okay, so I hope meron kayong natutunan sa video na to. Maraming salamat and see you in the next tutorial.